Wolverine 59 of Gamers X here. So, Wrestlemania 2 night special. I'm probably not gonna be able to get through all the matches, but I gotta say this WrestleMania 40, was amazing. The way that Triple H did this was like, okay, like the past two WrestleManias we had, yeah, we had some matches, great matches here and there, but half of it was a little bit filler. Like when you think about the Vince McMahon stuff, yeah, that kind of a thing. I think it was like last year or 2 years ago. Last year or 2 years ago, I didn't understand why. To say, I still don't understand why. Like, why do a filler thing? Just try and do something for the pay-per-view. Just let it breathe. Let it be its own thing without putting a weird segment here and there. This felt more like, yeah, they let it breathe. They let it be his own thing. And the way Triple H, how he's going at this, is pretty good. I mean, I loved nearly every match. I'm still disappointed that Logan Paul is still the United States champion. Yeah, but still. But okay, I knew night one when they were doing the tag team match, they just outright separated the titles and gave A-Town Down Under. A little bit of Australian is gonna be there. A-Town Down Under. Because every time I try to say it, a little bit of the Australian accent comes out for some weird reason. Okay, but other than that, they get the SmackDown titles. Then Awesome Truth gets the Raw title. And right away, once I saw that, I'm like, okay, I know why they're doing this. Damien Priest is gonna cash in the next night. He's gonna cash in tomorrow, and he's gonna have the World Heavyweight title, and so yeah, and that's what happened. Night two, Seth and Drew, they have that out. And then Drew does get his moment. He does get his moment winning the championship in front of everybody. And then, out of nowhere, well, him and CM Punk are arguing. And then Damien Priest sees that as an opportunity, cashing in on Drew. 1, 2, 3, there. I knew that was gonna happen. Becky didn't win, but that was to be expected because of how Rhea is, like, she's tier 1 with the fans right now. She's really up there. Then you have Bayley winning her championship bout with Io Sky. I think this is gonna keep going. I think that storyline is gonna keep going. And Bayley was great. She was amazing. She no soul like no tomorrow. The Rock and The Rock and Roman um, versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, that was pretty much good because we haven't seen The Rock wrestle in 8 years, and he kind of moved pretty well. The thing, I was half joking when I was half joking when uh when Roman was gonna spear The Rock. I was like, oh what, she's gonna accidentally spear Rock by accident out of nowhere. Boom. I was like, wait, what? he spear, I mean, wait, Roman spear Rock, if I'm saying it right. That was like out of nowhere. Let's see, Sammy won up against Gunther, and hopefully he gets the title, like a pretty good title reign, but at the same time as I don't want him to be champion too long. The thing is, there has to be a balance with this, because I don't want too long of a title run, but I don't want too short of a title run for him. I do want the balance, but if he can outdo Gunther's title reign, that would be great. That would be amazing. Then we let's see what else was there. Okay, so the Roman. I'm trying to the LWO versus Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar. That went really well. Again, I'm probably not gonna get through all the matches, so sorry on that. But let's see. Bobby Lashley's team won against the New Testament. That was pretty good. Which the whole thing, what? No, the whole thing, like they were going at like an NFL thing where, like half the time when you're watching like Minnesota Vikings up against the New England Patriots, and it's at Minnesota, and like half the time you would get, oh, it's 40 degrees out in Minnesota. That's the thing that kept propping up throughout the whole thing. Where it was like, okay, it's 50 degrees out in Philadelphia. Like the announce team did pretty good. I didn't have time to watch the Hall of Fame, so to see The Rock's mom had the ring for Rhea Ripley, that was something. But of course, Paul Heyman, he had to have like the big entrance for his Hall of Fame ceremony. I wish Bray Wyatt did go in the Hall of Fame, but that's not. I think that's gonna happen next year. So, yeah. What else was there in now to lead up the matchup. You know what? Might as well talk about the whole Cody Rhodes Roman match. That was amazing. Uh, if my voice sounds like that's because I was excited. I was like screaming like no way. Like this was a mind blower. The way that it got, the way that I got, like, okay, I'm gonna talk about it, because again, I might not get through this whole thing, but this was great. Like, first Solo tries to stop Cody. Then out of nowhere, let's see, yeah, right out of nowhere, John Cena comes out, puts Solo through the announce table. Then you hear, can you smell? Duh, with the raw, duh, it's cookie. And while that's happening, John Cena, he's looking like, what the? And then you see them both in the ring, and this out of WrestleMania 2012, then 29, 2013. Which that's the whole thing with Cody right now, is that last year he didn't win. He couldn't finish his story. Right here he finished his story. So, anywho, you see The Rock, John Cena, right there, and then out of nowhere, like you see they're taking the atmosphere. Cena, I think Cena gets knocked out, but whatever. Then lights go down. Undertaker. I was like, no way. He glares at The Rock. He glares right at him. And then gives him the choke slam. Bam. And I was listening to Steve Larson. They were talking about the match, and it makes sense because Roman Reigns stole Undertaker's yard, so why not? So then out of nowhere, when the stage is all clear, Seth Rollins comes out in his Shield gear, because you hear it, Sierra, Hotel, Echo, India, Lima, Delta, Shield. And I'm like, wait, why is that? Why is the Shield team happening? Why is that happening? Seth comes out in the Shield gear. I'm like, wait, did somehow Triple H call Jon Moxley and go, hey, we need to do a quick Shield run? No, that doesn't happen. Sadly, I mean, it would be cool, but that's not gonna happen because I don't know if they're on good terms yet. Because Jon Moxley did say at some point in the future he will go back to WWE, but he's still good with AEW right now, so that's, again, I don't think it's going to happen until they're at a perfectly good place. So, you see you see Seth, he's getting the chair, and he's gonna do what he did to Dean Ambrose and Roman, where he did a chair shot at them. Roman sees that, he's like, oh, I'm not falling for this again. Boom. And as he grabs the chair, he hits Seth in the back with it. Then out of nowhere, out of nowhere, like he comes out with all strikes, everything. Boom, 1, 2, 3. He fulfilled the story. He finally finished the story. He has the Universal title, and of course Mama Rhodes comes out, which in the tag match The Rock did well. He sold it well. He sold how to do, the whole promo, not the promo, like, no, he did well with the, how am I supposed to say, like, the confrontation, I guess, between him and Mama Rhodes. Like, he just did perfect there. So you see Mama Rhodes in the ring when Cody finally won. You see Brandy Rhodes. Actually, she was there in Cody's entrance. Then you had John Cena. You had Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins. I think Undertaker was in the ring. Then you had Cody say, I wanted 2 people who made this possible. Bruce Pritchard, come on out. Bruce Pritchard comes out. And then Paul Triple H Levesque. Then, it was a great moment, and that's the thing right now. When last night, when WrestleMania was about to start, you see Stephanie McMahon calling this the Triple H era, the Paul Levesque Triple H era, because it is. It's an era that needed to happen, where everybody who is like, everybody who's there, they're getting the more free reign. I get, like, okay, free reign, but not so much, not too much free reign, but there's free reign. Whereas with Vince McMahon, it's a lot of micromanaging, a lot of stress, a lot of, none of the, with Triple H, there's none of the cutthroat, if anything. There's no cutthroat, and that's, I'm all for merit, within wrestling, film, and all that. But we need to evolve away from the cutthroat business cycle of things, where it doesn't, where you don't feel like you have to prove, well, you should prove what you can do, but, where don't have to put so much into what you have to prove that you're on the roster or anything. Like, everybody has a story to tell, and that is what Triple H is doing. He's letting everybody tell their story, and I think after this there is gonna be there's gonna be that story. So I don't know when WrestleMania 41 is gonna be. They normally announce as WrestleMania is happening. Some are saying Vegas, some are saying Michigan. Oh, not Michigan, sorry, Montana. I could see Montana happening because hardly any WrestleMania happened there as far as I could tell. But I can see Vegas as well. I mean, was it this year's Royal Rumble Vegas? I don't know. But overall, I enjoyed night 1, night 2. Night 1, I'll give like a 7.9, but night 2, 10.3. I might be hyperbolic there, but this was a great WrestleMania. This was something. So, yeah, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notify bell for all notifications. Any new subscribers, they get a shout out in the next video that I make. So, yeah, Wolverine 59 win of Gamers X sign out with large rock on. Have a good one.